Hi everyone, Becky and Buddy here on day 40 of the K9 Nation Paws on Tour tour. So I didn't make a vlog yesterday, it was a bit of a quiet day. So Sunday was a big one on the Isle of Wight, we were all pretty knackered. So yesterday I was still at my auntie's house with my mum and her, and it was just a day of getting jobs done. My motorhome had run out of gas, so my fridge wouldn't work when I wasn't hooked up to electric. So I needed to find a petrol station that lets you put gas in, so that was like a to-do job. And then when I did that, I could then go to the grocery store, the supermarket, sorry, and fill up my fridge with everything, got all my washing done and dried at my auntie's. Just one of them days where I needed to get stuff done. Although we did go for lunch at a lovely, lovely little place called the Salt Cafe, which is dog friendly, that's in the Fareham area of Portsmouth, so I will talk about that when I do my blog right up for that day. It was really, really nice, food was amazing. So yeah, so that was good, nice chilled out night, and then got us all prepared and ready to set off again on our own today. So Buddy and I drove over, I cannot remember the name, Hesting something head. My mind is just a blur at the minute with all the different places and the names, but basically it was an hour along the coast to Southbourne, I think it was, and I'd researched that there was this little land train where you could take dogs on. It was really cute, so we parked up. We couldn't get in the car park because there was a height barrier, so thank goodness there was some free street parking that was available. So we parked up there, and then it was lovely and sunny. I took my little poncho, my little festival poncho in my rucksack just in case, but we got the land train. It was whole £2.20 for me and 20p for Buddy, so really reasonably priced. And it's just a 15-minute train drive, like one of the little land trains with just carriages on, and it just takes you up to the very outermost tip of the head of the land, where there's a little beach huts and there's a campsite and sort of a beach on one side and nature reserve on the other, and then it's up to you if you want to poodle around there, get the land train back, or if you want to walk back. So Buddy and I decided to walk back, and there's a couple of different paths, but we went sort of up onto the cliffs and around the top, and I'll show you some of the photos in the blog. It was really, really beautiful, but you can see a bit of an ominous dark cloud sort of off to one side. And we were about 10 minutes back from before we got back to the motorhome, and the heavens just opened. And at first it was just like a little bit of hard rain, and I had got my poncho out, put it on. It's kind of more shower proof. I thought, no, it'll be fine. So then we got back onto the main road, and we were maybe sort of 400, 500 metres from the motorhome, and I could kind of see it, and it started bouncing it down, as in hailing. And I was wearing shorts and my poncho and just my Converse trainers, and Buddy just kept like stopping and shaking himself because he was that wet. And I was like, oh my god, don't stop, just keep going. So we ended up running back to the motorhome, and then like fumbling around to get my keys, and I just stood in the entrance to my motorhome, and everything was wet, like down to my underwear was wet. It was grim. So I shut all the blinds quickly in the motorhome and I just stripped off. Buddy was shaking in the motorhome, so I was desperately trying to dry him off. So after making it all lovely and clean and ready to go, a little bit damp, I'm trying to make sure we don't smell of wet dog in the motorhome. But yeah, so that was fun. So I sort of sat in the motorhome, had some lunch for half an hour, waited for the worst of it to pass because I didn't really want to drive in it. And then we've driven along the coast now to Weymouth, and we're in a lovely campsite called Pebblebank Caravan, and the views are beautiful. Again, I'll put them on social media and on the blog, but I can see the sea from here. I'm at the back of the campsite, so I view out onto the beach. It's really lovely. There's a little pub on site, like a little, I don't know what you call it, pub, cafe type thing, with a little sun terrace, and dogs are welcome in there, which is great. And I just took Buddy for a little poodle along down to the beach just to give him a stretch of his legs after being in the motorhome. And I met a really lovely lady, I think her name was called Sue. She was a local, and she had a labradoodle called Frankie, and she was lovely. She chatted to me, sort of, I'd done a bit of a loop, and she chatted to me for maybe the last 10 minutes, a bit about what I was doing. She told me a bit about the local area, and a walk that I can do in the morning, which can take me about an hour. Fingers crossed it's not too wet. Yeah, she was just an absolutely lovely lady, and she was just wishing me all the best for the travels, so that was really nice. So tonight I've got quite a lot of blogging to catch up on. It's probably going to take me a good 2-3 hours. I've got to do all of the Isle of Wight and the days either side of that. So I need to catch up on that, and then probably try and get an early night so that we can get up early and do that walk in the morning, because we'll have to be off this site by 11 AM to do another 2.5 hour drive round to Dartmouth, so it's going to be a lot of driving again tomorrow. But if I can get up and do a nice big walk with Buddy in the morning, then I'll feel like he's chilled out. He's currently asleep on the sofa here. He's not feeling in the mood for the camera today. Although when he was with his mum, or my mum and my auntie, they treated him to a couple of new toys. What's this, Buddy? He's just looking at me like, put my toy down, it's not yours. But yeah, he's fine. He's just here, chilling out, sleeping. Life of Riley for him. But yeah, so all good, all happy. About to set off on this next little jaunt. We're in Dartmouth for a couple of days actually, because we're on the campsite for a couple of days, and then we're jumping over to Woofstock, which I'm very excited about, cannot wait. I hear the preparations are all going very well over there. Fingers crossed the weather holds out. If not, I'm sure we'll have a great time, whatever. Boyfriend's coming down to see me for Woofstock, so that should be good fun. A couple of drinks, live music, dogs. What can go wrong? It'll be lots of fun. Yeah, and then from there we head on the bit that I'm really excited about, which is sort of Cornwall, Bude, Newquay. So really, really excited for next week as well. So yeah, that's it for me tonight. I hope you're all well. Not forgetting to look at the website and the app, of course. And I will check in with you tomorrow on day 41 from Dartmouth. Okay, see you later. Bye.